Welcome to the Soul Session with Samira Serafini. You landed here for a reason. You're ready to heal your heart, embody authentic confidence, and soften into your feminine energy. It's time to live in true alignment and manifest a blissful life. Let's begin. Hello and welcome. This is the Soul Session podcast. I'm your host, Samira Serafini, and today's session is called Confidence from the Root. Heal self-worth, the mother wound, and awaken magnetic feminine energy with Family Constellation. And I want to be very honest with you from the beginning. We are not talking about performing confidence. We are not talking about fake it until you make it. We are talking about rooted confidence, the kind that lives in your body, not just in your thoughts. So let me ask you something gently. Do you feel like you're never quite enough, no matter how much you do? Or you hold back your voice even when you know you have something to say? Or you keep attracting relationships where you give too much and disappear? Or you compare yourself to other women and feel smaller? You sense you're meant for more, but something inside freezes? If any of this feels familiar, you're not broken. You're carrying something that comes from your family system. So today we're talking about self-worth at the root, the mother wound, and why your magnetism comes from being in your rightful place in your family system. So this is a soulful session, not a lecture. So let yourself breathe, let your body listen. So what I see constantly in clients with my one-on-one sessions is weak self-esteem and constant self-criticism, where you feel you could be doing everything right, but you still feel like you're behind. There's always a voice saying you're not there yet. There is this difficulty expressing yourself with confidence. You feel your truth in your chest, but your throat tightens. You feel being too much. You fear being too much or not enough or being rejected. Draining relationships and repeating patterns, so you attract unavailable partners. You become the emotional caretaker. You mother everyone, and no one really sees you. Or you may feel chronic comparison with other women. You feel smaller, especially in feminine or creative space. You shrink to stay safe. And you may feel blocked in your creativity, purpose, or expansion. So you feel the calling, but when it's time to step forward, you paralyze. You're loyal to staying small. And here's the truth that I want you to hear clearly. These are systemic entanglements. And we will work on today's session to clear all of that. But underneath all of that, this is what your soul truly wants. To feel safe being who you are without shrinking, without apologizing. To build confidence from the root, not faking until you make it, not from performance. I study quiet and embodied confidence to heal your relationship with the feminine inside and outside of you, to attract mature, balanced, and nourishing relationships. No more dynamics where you are the savior, no more emotional abandonment. To unlock your natural radiance and authentic expression, your creativity, leadership, sensuality, and purpose start flowing again. But none of this starts with mindset. It starts with systemic belonging and order. So today we are going to the root of confidence. Not surface techniques, not temporary boosts, but the place where confidence is actually generated. Your relationship with your mother and your place in your family system. Your self worth, your magnetism, your ability to be seen, to receive love, to receive success. All of it is deeply connected to your first bond of love. So let's open that carefully, shall we? In systemic work, this is one of the clearest truths. In systemic work, your ability to feel confident in life depends on how deeply you are able to take your mother. To take the mother does not mean she was perfect. It means you allowed yourself to receive life through her as it came. Many women experience an emotionally absent mother or a depressed mother, a controlling mother, or a mother who herself was wounded. So the little girl in you may make the decision: I will not fully open. I will not fully receive. I will be strong instead. And from that moment on, confidence becomes something you try to build instead of something that naturally flows. This creates what we call the interruption of the movement toward the mother. You stopped moving toward her emotionally, and as an adult, you now stop moving toward visibility, love, success, and expansion. You don't move forward, not because you can't, but because your nervous system still believes it's not safe to receive. So, the healing movement is not to change your mother or to change the past, but it is about saying yes to her as she was and saying yes to everything as it was in your past. So inside, deep in your heart, you say, everything that came to me through you is enough for life. And something profound happens. When you say yes to the mother, you say yes to existence because she was literally the portal that brought you into earth. So confidence is not built by proving your worth. Confidence emerges when your system finally rests in, I have the right to be here. Now let's speak about the father. So the mother gives life, the father gives direction and strength to go into the world. Confidence in action, showing up, leading, executing, comes from the father. So when the father is absent, excluded, or emotionally unavailable, the daughter often tries to replace him emotionally. She becomes strong, rigid, over responsible. From the outside, she looks powerful, but the inside, she is overloaded and insecure. Magnetic feminine energy is not exhaustion. Magnetism comes from being centered and resourced. When the father is honored, the feminine can relax. When the feminine relaxes, the magnetism returns. You don't need to repeat your father's suffering to belong. You only need to honor his place. So, inside, deep in your heart, you can say, your destiny is yours. I'm thankful for receiving your strength. And when you take his strength, your posture changes, your voice changes, your decisions change, because you no longer push to prove. You move because the force is already inside of you. It is active. So you see that true magnetism is not seduction. It's alignment with your rightful position in your family system. So you feel strong in life. You feel empowered. When a daughter unconsciously carries her parents emotionally, energetically, or even financially, she's not available to receive from life because she is busy giving upward. And this is called parentification, and it drains the magnetism. The body gets tired because the heart is closed. Because the little girl is still working for the family. But the turning point here is that you are not meant to carry your parents' pain. You are meant to receive their gift and go live your life. When you return the way that is not yours, your energy becomes lighter, your nervous system softens, your magnetic field opens, and you no longer chase, you start attracting. If you felt yourself in these dynamics, the struggle with self-worth, the difficult being seen, the exhaustion of being the strong one, the repeating relationship patterns, this is not mental work. This is inner work. In my one-on-one soul session, we identified where your movement toward your mother was interrupted, how your relationship with your father is impacting your confidence, and how to root yourself in your place so your magnetism and your life force can return naturally. You find the link in the description if you're ready to go deeper. And now I want to invite you to a somatic integration. So let's anchor this in your body. Take a full deep breath, center yourself, and place your feet on the floor. Visualize your mother in front of you, just as she is. Place one hand on your heart and say in your mind or out loud, Mother, I received the life that came from you. Everything that came with it, it is enough, and I am thankful. Take a deep breath. Now visualize your father in front of you. Feel his presence behind your spine. Place one hand on your lower belly and say in your mind or out loud, Father, I receive your strength to go into the world, and I'm so thankful for it. Take a deep breath. Now feel both of your parents behind you, supporting your back. And say, I am the daughter. I choose to receive the gift of life that came from you. Life flows through me. And feel your body, your energy field receiving and integrating this movement. Today you learned confidence begins with taking the mother. Action and direction comes from the father. Magnetism is lost when you carry what is not yours. Returning your parents' weight frees your feminine energy, and you don't need to prove your worth. You need to occupy your place because confidence is not noise, it's grounded presence. If this episode spoke to you, share it with another woman who needs to hear this. Follow, rate, and review the podcast so this work can expand. And if you feel ready to heal confidence at the root, book a one-on-one private session with me. The link is in the description. Remember, a woman who heals her heart frees her lineage. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I see you in our next session. If you made it to the end of this episode, it means you're truly committed to healing your heart and living in true alignment. I see you, and I'm so proud of you. Make sure to subscribe to the Soul Session so you never miss our weekly time together. And if you enjoy what you heard, please leave a review and share your biggest takeaway. I'd love to hear from you. For exclusive content straight to your inbox, subscribe to my weekly newsletter. And if you're ready to quantum leap into your next level, book a one-on-one session with me. You'll find all links in the description. Thank you for being here. Sending you so much love. Until next time.